Hey, this is Dan Calabrese, owner of Prana. I actually have my coach, Tim Burke, here, who trained me for my first Strongman competition. You can tell us a little bit about your experience in Strongman?
I started doing Strongman right about the same time I started CrossFitting, which kind of sounds like two different things. And, you know, for most people, the only thing they know about Strongman is maybe what they see on TV. These big, huge guys that are 300 pounds lifting massive truck tires, just a sport that not everybody can play. And what CrossFit did for me and for Strongman was kind of create an entry level for, the regular person to try to incorporate functional movements like strongman movements into their workouts. Basically, all it is innate movements that we've been doing since birth, like picking something up and moving across the room really fast with it, pulling things, pushing things, picking things up and putting them over their head. So basically, everyone knows how to do these strongman movements.
People see somebody pick up a stone, they initially think it's really dangerous, but it's been proven, even with Rob and the other people who train with that, it's safer than actually a traditional deadlift.
Yes, I mean, it sounds pretty crazy because the position that you're in, but you had just mentioned that I taught Strongman. I've taught it all around the world. We've traveled the world and went to different gyms and taught thousands of people how to do stones and how to lift properly from the ground. And I can honestly say that in the 8 years that I've been teaching the Atlas stone, I've never seen anyone hurt themselves from it. I mean, maybe drop it on their foot, but never a lower back injury.
Now, if you had an athlete who wanted to do, let's say, an Olympic snatch, 200 pounds overhead, how long would it take you to effectively teach an athlete from ground to snatch 200 pounds overhead?
That's a great question because it could be a lifetime. I mean, first you need to work flexibility, then you need to work position. I mean, it would take you at least a good year from no experience at all to even getting anywhere near comfortably diving under that bar.
To teach an athlete how to go overhead with a barbell, a log, a kettlebell, how long would it take you to effectively have them get to that weight?
Maybe a month, maybe?
So you could see for athletes, for schools, for teams, the learning curve is much shorter, so they could have much faster results in a much quicker time, unless you wanted to pursue the sport of Olympic lifting for CrossFit or something like that.
Yeah, you can keep continuing, or you can just do a little of everything, and that's kind of like what we're doing.
What we kind of found too is, you see the strongman on TV, really big, sometimes heavy and overweight. Then you see CrossFit athletes, and there's a couple of them in good shape, but a lot of them are overtrained, and they kind of get skinny and worn down, almost like a marathon runner. So, I think a nice thing to put together is, a strongman for kind of body composition and functional training, where you could be like that, 6 foot, 210, 250 pound guy, muscular, lean, and still move like an athlete. I think that's what, we kind of both wanted to put together in a program.
That's like the new kind of athlete that everyone is looking for and wanting to be, I mean, I want the guy that can deadlift 600 pounds and run a mile in under 7 minutes, not the guy that can do one but can't get out of his own way.
Right. Do a million burpees but can't deadlift 200 pounds.
His own body weight. I want the guy that's efficient in everything. Maybe they're not the best in one thing, but really good at everything. He'll have the engine to keep going. Round after round after round. He'll be able to flip a 700-pound tire and then go run a mile and do it over and over again, or whatever the.
And
task
gets a body that looks like he could also hop in a men's physique show.
Exactly.
To actually do something.
The way we look is just a product of what we do. I'm not trying to get bigger this, bigger that. It just kind of happens.
And the training is much more fun.
It's fun.
Variety.
Like today's workout, we didn't plan it. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was tired. I said to you, I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to warm up and see how I feel. I ended up doing the yoke and tire and stones, and then we did the log. I mean, I haven't done that stuff in a while, so it felt great.
And that's why here, I wanted to have a Bible in the gym, but build a functional area where we could cross train like that. And having Tim show the strongman equipment like that is a perfect example. So we will be offering limited, strongman hybrid type classes and some seminars from time to time. So check Tim out on his Facebook at Tim Burke, and check us out at Prana Fitness, and we'll keep you posted.